Want a UI UX case study in Figma that actually lands you a job in 2026? Today, I'll walk you through my e-learning platform template so you can structure your own portfolio the right way. Hi, I am Emmanuel Kumeju, a lead UI UX designer. I've prepared this Figma case study template to teach you exactly how to present your work so recruiters instantly understand your problem solving skills and design thinking. The template is divided into 5 key sections: context, problem, research, design solution, and result. Each section is essential to make your case study professional and job ready. Now, section 1, which has to do with the context on the introduction. Here, briefly explain the project, your role, and the team. Keep it concise. Recruiters should immediately understand what the project is about. Alright, so the section 2 has to do with the problem solving. And in this problem solving or the challenge, you highlight the user or business problems. For example, in our e-learning app, students struggle to track courses. Okay, so you clearly define the problem and what makes your solution meaningful. So you can see the problem here and then the solution over here. So the section 3 has to do with research. You show your research methods, surveys, user interviews, competitor analysis. Use visuals like graphs, personas, or flows. This provides your decisions are based on insight. So with this template here, we have the project overview and then we have the design project. All these are part of the research, the design process, and then the discover phase, and where we use these circles to shows the questions and the phases, etc. And then the competitor analysis is also part here, and then we also have the personas. All right, so and then the empathy map, it's all included in the template. These are some of the things that you have to add to your case study so that recruiters will know how you go about in solving your problem. The journey map is also included there. Then the ideas phase, which is the user flow. So we are briefly telling people who want to use this application, or the recruiters the flow of your app. So you move from the splash screen here, you go to the onboarding, and then the other sections of the app where you have to go to do what exactly you have to do in the mobile app. That is the user flow. All right, so the card sorting is also here, has to do with authentication, the courses and learning, community interaction, navigation, etc. All these are done in order to show how you really go about in designing your mobile app so that recruiters can understand your problem solving skills better. Then the information architecture is also here, also has to do with the sign up, the course categories, features, discussions, and everything that is parts of your application. Then the design phase, you present wireframes, UI screens, but always explain your why. Why is this layout here, these colors, or these interactions? All right, so recruiters look for your design thinking, not just the final screens. As I said earlier on, they want your design thinking, not the final screen. But then you have to present your wireframes also, and then you go to your high fidelity mockups, which we will look at um, soon. So something else you have to include in your case study has to do with the design system. All right. So you have to look at some of the design system you use here. I listed the typography, the colors, and the icons. All right. So you can also add the component that you use in your designs over here, just to make your case study rich for you to land that job you are looking for. All right, so this has to do with you showing the high fidelity mockups or the designs of your app. All right, so you can go about in showing all the designs and all the important ones, all right? The ones that you want to show to, you know, let people know what your design is about, all right? You can show the key screens or, all if you want to, all right? Then the next thing also is that you have to, look at the results or the impact. All right, so you show results or impact, even hypothetical metrics or feedback are fine. Clearly communicates the value your design brings, showing measurable outcomes or lessons learned. So in this design, what we have here is that usability testing was conducted to evaluate how real users interact with the platform. Participants were observed how completing key tasks such as courses, enrollment, navigation, and associating the discussion. The goal was to identify the pain points and the areas of improvement in the user journey. So this has to do with the testing where it was done in order for a feedback to be given on the app, and then um, you know to make the app better. And then this has to do with suggestions to make the experience better. So you can go ahead and list some suggestions that you think you've gotten from your feedback in order to, enhance your mobile applications. All these things should be included in your case study. All right, so you can use these templates for any project. Follow these 5 sections, adopt your content, and your case study instantly looks professional and job ready for 2026. Download the Figma template from the description, try it out on your project, and make sure your portfolio tells a story recruiters can't ignore. Subscribe for more UI UX tutorials and portfolio tips to land your dream jobs. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.